Hello, this is not one of my usual videos. This is actually a video where I need help. If anyone's got any suggestions or questions or even comments or helpful ideas, leave them all in the comments section below and I'll try my best to get on top of that and obviously reply. What I'm looking for here is I have a problem with my van. I bought the van brand new 2 years ago from Toomey's Citroën in Basildon, and I've taken it back there between them and the Southend branch 9 times. It's been in for repair for a total of 46 days. Now this isn't just through the problem that I'm going to speak about. It's had problems with cruise control falling off while I'm driving. It's using AdBlue like 10 litres every 1,000 miles. There's just been some problems, right? But they've rectified that. The seatbelt pre-tensioner didn't work, the airbag stopped working. They have rectified those problems. The problem I've got is there is this horrible knocking sound, and it's been the same from around about 400 miles. As I said, I bought this brand new. It had about 30 miles on the clock, which was delivery miles. Didn't actually make these weird noises. Now, let's get straight into it because I don't want to be bored. It is, just as a log, it's the 30th of November 2022, midday. I average 27.1 miles to the gallon. As you can see here now, 25,000. The noise has got worse as I use it, and the engine obviously covers more miles. This noise gets worse. I believe that it may be something to do with the oil pump, or maybe something with the lifters. It's top end of the engine. It's half engine speed. This much I know to be true. Now what I'm going to do is actually be quiet for a minute. I will open the door so you can actually hear the noise, and then what I will do is lightly rev the engine, very lightly, and you'll notice that the noise will speed up with the rotation of the engine, and then it will disappear altogether. So I'm going to spin you around so you can rev counter now. I'm opening the door now and I'm going to be quiet. So you can hear that noise. Now I'm going to lightly rev it. Hear that knocking noise is gone, and it goes all the way through the rev range. It's very, very smooth after that, and if you wait, the engine noise will start coming back, and it's that bang 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 that you're listening for. It's back again, and again if I lightly rev it, gone. So with that, I'm turning this engine off because it bugs me, right? Stop start doesn't work. It hadn't worked for about 18 months from day one. I took it into Citroën and they said no, they never work, you know, blah de blah de blah. They can change the battery and that will then resolve the issue, but it will break after like a month's worth of use. And 18 months of me complaining that the stop start doesn't work, because I was listening to this, right? That's why I wanted the stop start to work, so I didn't have to listen to that as I'm driving up to customers' houses and I'm sitting on the driveway or I'm at a set of traffic lights. It just sounds to me very unprofessional. It sounds like I bought a cheap old van, but it's a brand new van. And yeah, regardless, look, they replaced the battery, and true to the word, yes, after 3 weeks it's all stopped working together. My key fob stopped working. They've had to send off for a new key fob. So Toomey's at Citroën have done what they can do. However, they're saying that this noise is normal. Now this is where I'm kind of getting a little bit fed up. They're saying it's normal for this engine to make this noise, and it should make this noise. So my argument was, okay, can you make sure that it makes that noise all the way through the rev range because it stops? And they said, no, every single van sounds like that. So I've had this up against other vans and it does not sound like mine. Mine is tappy. It sounds like there is no oil getting to the top end of the engine, or there is some kind of problem with the valve train. Yep. If you've got any ideas what this might be, please, again, leave all your comments below in the comments section. If you've got any idea how I could actually get Toomeys to take a closer look. Now, as I've said, this has been in 9 times. Every single time this van goes in for other problems, as I mentioned, the cruise control or the seat belts or the airbag or the battery, I say, please listen to this engine because it sounds like a bag of nails. Oh, no, it's fine. And they just tell me that that's what it's supposed to sound like. I know it's not. My worry is that after 3 years of the warranty, after it runs out, they're then going to say, oh, yeah, there's a problem with the engine. You need a brand new engine and it's £8,000 or whatever an engine is. Yeah, I know it's not right. They just keep trying to palm me off with, oh, your van's overweight, or, you know, I don't drive it long enough. It needs a service. They told me it needed a service at 12,000 miles. Well, the sales guy told me it doesn't need a service until 30,000 miles. So, you know, I'm kind of getting to the end of my tether here. I had to end up saying to them that I'm going to get proceed with court proceedings for them to repair my airbag and my seat belt. This is where I'm at. They kind of don't want to do anything. If there is someone that could potentially come and have a look at this van or diagnose it, or, you know, go a bit deeper into it, so then at least I know what the issue is, so I can take it back to Citroën and say, look, this is the issue, fix it. But to me, it sounds like there is something wrong. If anyone else thinks otherwise, look, hands up, if it's me being a little bit anal, then fair play. But the engine to me sounds very, very broken. Yeah, my old 10-year-old van still didn't have this problem. If anyone needs to know, this is a Ford engine. So any Ford techs out there or anything like that, I believe it goes in the Cougar and the Puma. It's a 2.2 diesel. It's the 140 HP AdBlue thing. Yeah, 27 to the gallon, drinks AdBlue, and is just awful. And sometimes as well, when this is doing that tappity tap 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 thing, when I release the clutch up slowly, it kind of like buckaroos, like jumps and judders, almost like the springs on the dual mass flywheel have snapped, and it's kind of and it feels like I'm on a tractor. So I believe that maybe the compression is low on one cylinder because the valve is sticking open potentially, which is then creating perhaps more emissions in the exhaust, which is then why the AdBlue is being used, because the sensors know that it's not right. Inject a little bit more AdBlue. I don't know. I'm very mechanically minded, but I'm not a diesel engineer. If anyone has any ideas on what the problem is or how I can contact Citroën to get them to resolve this issue. As I said, it's been going on for 2 years now, and yeah, it's only ever going to get worse, and I don't want to have to fit the bill. The engine's never been right, therefore it should go back under warranty and be fixed, but they are saying they are refusing, and I've logged all of this, they're refusing to spin a bolt because it's a first time fix. And I said, yeah, but it's been in X amount of times before, right? This is the argument I have with them every time. Yes, because we haven't touched anything, it's classed as a first time fix, therefore we can't fix it, and we can't spend money on throwing money at the problems because it's the first time fix. Well, spin a bolt is my argument. Spin a bolt, take something off, put it back on, then when I come in next time, it'll be a second time fix. Apparently that's not the way they work. If anyone works for Toomey's, yeah, maybe you could shed a bit of light on that. Maybe I'm just you know, having the wool pulled over my eyes. I don't know. Maybe they're just like, yeah, just get rid of him. You know, he's only got another year left. But yeah, to me, it's a problem. Please help me out. Cheers, guys. Catch you later.